structure shift like this. And then they wonder why it doesn't work, because when you look for this, right, just like I showed you in the PowerPoint, sometimes you get results from the left, sometimes you get results from the right. So the problem is that market structure shifts have a hit and miss result. And this is the reason why they have a hit and miss result. You're not interested in what's going on up here or even down here. You are interested in what's going on at this zone. Very, very big difference, right? So when price taps into this zone, are we going to see buyers in control or sellers in control, right? So for example, if we shoot up, let's say we shoot up on the second break, we want to know what's going on inside of this key level. So we are interested in this region because it's just tapped the level. And then after we've done that, we are going to be interested in these regions here. So we want to know what's going on in these regions, right? So there we go. So we want to know what's going on in these yellow boxes, right? So again, mindset shift. You want to move away from thinking about candle patterns, market structure shifts, fair value gaps specifically, and you want to start thinking in this framework, right? So again, I've made lots of videos on step 1, that's key level. You need to know what to look for and you need to know why you are looking for it. So passive buyers and passive sellers are going to, in this case, drive price up. So you need to know what's going on in these yellow boxes. And this is where context and clarity come into the picture. So now from here, if we continue on, we have our context. So we need to understand what's going on inside of the key level. Now it's time for clarity, right? What gives you clarity when you're entering your trades, right? What gives you enough clarity when you're entering trades is you need to understand who's in control of the price. So can we see over here, we're just going to focus on what's going on in the blue box. So in this blue box, which is that gray box from TradingView, you can see here 242, if we read from the very left, 242 for 75. We see 178, sorry, I think that's 378 for 200, right? Then we see 198 for 95, 225 for 103, 313 for 83, 106 for 12. Now, what I like about footprint charts and what can alleviate a lot of guesswork is if you simply use the footprint charts at your fair value gaps. This is the biggest confirmation I make a lot of traders kind of go through, right? Transformation, sorry. You need to go away from thinking about patterns and reactions to understanding how price is behaving at your key levels. So I'm moving away from candles and I'm moving away from patterns and I'm moving away from market structure shifts and fair value gaps. So I'm moving away from the hit and miss